Yeah, Ryan Blaney going back-to-back at New Hampshire to get his 3rd win of 2026 in front of an enthusiastic crowd here at Loudon. You hear the crowd as he pumps his fist. What a rebound for this 12 team after that bobble on pit road. Ryan, man, I was talking about the rebound. You had the bobble on pit road, but then the great call by your crew chief, Jonathan Hassler, to take 2 tires. But you were the only driver that was able to hang on with Chu. How did you do that, especially with how precise you had to be through that lap traffic there at the end?
Yeah, that made it difficult. But no, it was a good call after our issue on pit road. You know, we did 2 at the end to try to hopefully get the lead, and we did. And it was a long run to the end there, the longest run we had. And just try to manage my stuff, and knew those 4-tire guys would probably pressure me eventually, and Bubba kind of came on pretty hard there, and just tried to manage the lap traffic while also trying to manage tire and just not make a mistake. But what a cool race, what a fun day, starting in the rain, and ended up being a beautiful day. Everybody who came out, I really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking with us, and hope you enjoyed a good race.
1 race to go until the chase starts. You're solidly 2nd in the standings. What does a win now do, just turning up the wick this close to the chase run?
Well, you always want to continue momentum. You know, Team Penske's been on a heck of a tear the last couple months. So props to everybody at Team Penske who's keeping their head down, working hard. Thank you, Menards, Dutch Boy, Ford Racing, Discount Tire, Body Armor, Dex Imaging, the Worth Group, Advanced Auto Parts. Everything for what they do. It's cool to win here 2 in a row. I look forward to getting another lobster.
I was going to say, what are you going to do with the 2nd lobster?
Hang it right up to next to the first one.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Ryan Blaney, a winner here.
For Bubba, sounded like it might have been a challenge, even though you were challenging for the win. Yeah.
That's the thing I kind of hate about this place. The last time we ran good, it was one of the worst driving cars, and we finished 3rd. The worst driving car I've had this year, and we finished 2nd. So it's just been saying it all week long. Like, I think I finally know, like, throw out the feel that I'm chasing, which is hard to do as a race car driver. Searching for that right front, it's never really there. But we fought, man. I had a nice day, just by myself, regrouping, and got the head right, and just knew I had to fight all day. And that's what it takes, and where it starts is with these people on this 23 team. Man, they push me to be the absolute best, and I fail on them a lot, but they stick behind me, and it's super cool. So I appreciate that. Appreciate Syncora being on our Toyota Camry. Excited to get home and see Amanda, Bex, and Cameron, and go have some fun in Daytona.
Chasing your friend there at the end, he's clearly got he's got a lot of traffic in front of him too, but that lockup at the end with a few laps to go, Bubba, did that seal it?
It did. I picked up a big vibration on the left front, and that was kind of it. So didn't need to make our great day go to crap, and just salvage what we had.
Ultimately, at the end, what was lacking?
Yeah, I mean, we just, I slid a little long in that last stop, just trying to get everything I could, and we didn't have pit stop was a little slower too, and just kind of gave up too much track position early, and I mean, fought hard to get back through there, man. I mean, that was everything I had, and that was everything I could do today, and it was pretty good. I'll say that too. But no, it was a lot of fun, and just great job by these guys. The car was really solid, and yeah, just to manage the rain and the drying track and all the different conditions we had to stay up front like we did was a good day.
When your crew chief tells you you have time, you're catching him, it'll be close. Do you do the math in your head, or do you just bear down and just go for it because you were catching them?
Well, I don't know if he knows this or not, but I was driving my ass off every lap, so it didn't get much more out of me. Maybe made me overdrive it a couple times, but yeah, I don't know. I did everything I could for sure. I was a little rougher than I wanted to be today, but it just comes down to, I mean, everybody knows the situation that I'm in right now, and all these guys I'm racing with right now have a lot of respect for me, and I think they understand the situation that I'm in, and yeah, I mean, just it's time to go, and don't always, if you do it long enough, it comes back around. But I think, in this scenario, they'll understand.
Christopher Bell with a 4th place finish for his 4th straight top 10. Interesting day, started on wet weather tires, had to transition to dry. What was your big takeaway from this race?
Yeah, I mean, it was another strong performance by our 20 team. Ultimately, we didn't have enough to compete with the front runners, but to get out of here with a top 5 finish is, it was a really good day, good solid day. We had the mishap on pit road, and then the team was able to persevere and get back to the, finish about where we should have. So really, happy with happy with the 4th place day. Just lacking a little bit right now.
I was going to mention the contact with crew member Blake Houston. For you as a driver, that also is jarring. How do you keep your head in the game when an incident like that happens?
Yeah, it was certainly tough. My key or my signal to go is the jack dropping. Well, on a 2-tire stop, they're supposed to be gone across the front of the car. And then whenever the jack dropped, I saw he was still there, and then I saw him kind of flopping around in my rearview camera, and I'm like, I didn't feel my car jump up in the air, so I knew I didn't run him over, but I hope he didn't get, his fingers stuck in the wheel or anything. It's alarming, and it's very eye-opening that these guys jumping across pit wall are, they're risking it, and I'm super grateful for all of the pit crew members, specifically my team. They do a really good job, and I'm glad Blake's okay.
Despite the incident, a top 5 finish for the 20 team. You're having to work your way through the field twice, once for an early incident, and then the second time after a pit road miscommunication, we'll call it. How hard fought was this 7th place finish?
It was tough. We were pedestrian today. Just didn't quite have it, and then obviously, that miscue at the beginning where lost track position really early, and then the pit stop thing, just miscommunication there, but ultimately, a decent claw back. But I live week to week, and I focused on this track, and I'm like, we got to get better here for sure. It's just we haven't had it over the last couple.
Okay, well, you locked in the first seed for the chase, but you called today pedestrian. So is the 11 team in championship form? What needs to happen in the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, these are our bad days. Bad-ish. But I feel good about where our team's at. Everyone's kind of clicking well, and don't have a whole lot of weaknesses. It's just we're not as strong as the Penske cars on these types of racetracks. But Martinsville, we are good. Phoenix, we've been good. It's just over the last few, this just has not been a strong 3 or 4 weeks. And when I say not strong, it's top 5s and top 7s. So it's something we can work with, and the mile and a half is certainly something that has been our strength for a couple of years now. So looking forward to getting the chase started and see where it goes.
And when the chase starts in 2 weeks, Denny Hamlin will be the number 1 seed in the NASCAR Cup Series.
Driver 5 battled to 5th. Can we start with the start in this crazy day from the wet weather tire to the slick tire? It was a challenge, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Just as the track was, we knew we were going to go through changes, was cool. While we were in the wet, you're just trying to manage your tire temps as it was drying was important, I thought. And then once we went to the slicks, you're trying to look for the patches of dry, and I felt like myself and Bell did the best job of that. And started getting the second lane to work and got to first and second. So it was good to get the stage win there. But from then on, it was just normal Loudon. I was pretty free, and we made some good adjustments on it, but still obviously need to be a little bit better, but a really good Loudon for us.
Kyle, with the way the season's been, we know last week felt good. How does 2 in a row feel in terms of getting the 5 team where they need to be for the championship?
Yeah, hopefully we can just continue to build on it. Still have a lot of growth, still left to get to where we're leading laps consistently and challenging for wins. It's good now these last 2 weeks to have a solid finish, but you just got to continue to work hard. So we've been doing that for the past 2 years, it seems, and eventually, I think it'll come around. But just if you can't, win them, just try to be consistent.
You battled a very tight race car all day. Do you feel like you maximized the day, though, for the car you had?
Yeah, my guys did a great job there. 54 Monster Energy Camry was great. And, we just needed to be a little bit better there, but I need to be a little bit better here, too. So, obviously, a lot better results than the last year and the year before that, too. So, we'll take it and we'll keep going on. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that helps me out, my trainers, JB, Cooper, and everybody. And it's going to be a good day. So, we'll just keep going forward and look forward to the playoffs.